Hey, what's up, everyone? Coach K here. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone's doing quite well. I'm back. You're gonna see more of me, and we're live again. So I probably sorry, I don't expect very many people to be here today because it's just a random time, but do expect with the Block Traders rebrand that you'll see me at least twice a week. And yeah, we're gonna get lots more people involved in what we're doing. So if you're watching on YouTube right now or on Facebook, share, like, subscribe, that'd be great. And I just want to go over what this whole proof of keys thing is about and why I feel like it's a lot more fun than anything and kind of exposing people more than anything else. And so I just want to jump right into that, and I'm going to go over this quickly today so it won't take too much of your time. But what is proof of keys and why should you care? So basically the whole idea is we think about things like, the whole idea came about where January 3rd marks the 10th anniversary of the first ever block mined. And so people are saying, like, Bitcoin investor Trace Mayer said he's inviting people to join in this proof of key celebration, which is kind of like the idea that we're going to start holding the exchanges accountable and making sure that they actually have the crypto that they say they have, that we could withdraw. And hopefully it's actually all there, right? Because no one really can tell for sure. So proof of key celebration lets people declare monetary sovereignty. So you have a way to be your own bank. You have a way to bank yourself. It's really cool. And so you can, they're saying, because you can be your own bank and you shouldn't rely on exchanges, let's take all of our Bitcoin and stuff off exchanges, put them on Trezors, celebrate the fact that we will hold the keys and we have the proof of those keys, and that nothing like Mt. Gox could happen if we do that because we own these keys. So that's pretty easy to understand. So what they've been saying is the crypto keys celebration is to drive people to control their own private keys, so that no one else controls them, so that they can never lose them, obviously. And so the whole idea is, be your own bank a little bit at least, and learn how to actually properly store your cryptocurrencies safely. And it's best practice of cryptocurrency investing is to hold your own keys, right? So those are your ticket to the blockchain. They are your ticket to your cryptocurrencies. So wallet holders should withdraw their money early. So today in Thailand, it's January 2nd. It's probably really early in the morning on January 2nd in the United States, late at night in Australia or in the evening. So right now is a great time to look at how you could do that. So basically the idea is, if you think or you are on an exchange that might be, maybe shady, or maybe, for example, one of those exchanges that you look at and you're like, I don't know, the volume's really low, maybe they won't survive. I mean, you shouldn't be using those exchanges already anyways. So it's kind of one of those things where, it's pretty obvious. But then I'm going to talk about later on the show what BTC did and how it shows how they're super centralized and how it's a problem, a huge problem in my opinion. So we predict that a lot of people actually will probably do this and a lot of people won't, unfortunately. And so that sucks, because the people that won't actually come out and take their coins off will not have the stress of those exchanges. But watch what happens when you fresh an exchange. So Bitcoin exchange BTC, which has the worst track record, and if you use them, I really don't know why. They've always had a bad record for being able to withdraw your funds, and I know several people personally that have had this issue. So but now they hear about this proof of keys event, and now they made it so you cannot withdraw your funds. This is freezing your accounts. This is crypto, and they've just effectively frozen accounts, and people are freaking pissed. And if I had an account there, I'd be super pissed right now, because even though I would never put my coins on an exchange I didn't really have good DD into and feel very strong about, like Coinbase, for example, or Binance, they're very big exchange. They have a lot more to lose than to gain, and I believe that they are doing the right stuff. And I know people involved with those exchanges too. And if you look up Coinbase's record, you have a pretty good confidence that they're probably not doing anything wrong, because institutions trust them as well. So there are bad exchanges out there. That's the point. And what this will probably do is force people to realize which ones are the good and bad, and maybe we'll see that some of those exchanges are doing dirty stuff and they're gonna die, and that's great. We don't need a bunch of garbage ones, we need a bunch of good ones. McAfee openly said that crypto exchanges have become the thing that we have originally fought against. The power is immense. BTC, for example, has increased suffering for millions of poor people who can't afford the minimum buy-in since it's greater than monthly income. Boycott them. Not only that, they also froze your account. Frozen accounts. Froze your keys before the event. How the hell do they have the right to do that? They shouldn't. And that's why I think they're a scam. And I think that on this proof of key event, people are going to expose them. They are fraudulent. People are saying it. And a lot of other people have come out and said, you know what? These types of complaints about BTC have existed for a very long time, and they're just a huge fraud. So I think they've actually proven themselves a fraud. And that's a really interesting aspect to think about. And you know what? Screw them for being that way. Hey, how's it going, Sham? Alan, sorry, I couldn't see your messages there for a second. Heard Kraken is the only one with coins they say they have. Yeah, for sure. I got $100 at BTC. CJ, get it out, honestly, if you can, but now you can't. So you're at the beck and call of him, and that's why you try not to leave a lot of your funds on a certain exchange, or not a lot on any of them that you could, if you lost, it would hurt you really badly. So Kraken is the only one with the coins they say they have. I don't believe that. I think Binance and I think Coinbase, all these guys are gonna have the coins, and Bitfinex for sure does. They have the biggest Bitcoin wallet ever. So you know, I think there's a lot of FUD that goes around these statements. You know, drive the price down potentially one more time. We have to look at all those things as potential factors. Now, I just want to jump in on one more thing before I go. Not many of you are here today with me, but that's okay. You're going to see me on more often, and hopefully some of you guys jump in and come back. But Ethereum just actually came out and said their hard fork will be on the 16th of January. So my time would be actually in 14 days, so 2 weeks today. We'll see the Ethereum hard fork to Constantinople. It didn't actually, the announcement did not move the market at all, really. ETH moved up like 5% today, which is nice, but it hasn't really done too much for that. But what they're trying to do is it's going to make ETH faster and less expensive, according to the developers, and they're going to usher in a lot of new distributed technology, distributed ledger technology, sorry. And what's really cool is they're going to do it at block 7,880,000. And what this hard fork is doing, the Constantinople hard fork, actually makes ETH go from 3 ETH per reward to 2, but it decreases the block time, making the network faster. So it's a give and take situation. We also know that they're trying to go to proof of stake eventually, so this might be like, you know, the steps between them doing that. Now, Signify Hard Fork Day developers are working on Constantinople, and community members are adding January 16th beside their Twitter display names. So it really hasn't done anything for the price of ETH, but I don't think that really matters. So that's what's going on with the hard fork. It's on the 16th. We know that BTC is very likely a scam now, especially because they're scared and you can see it. They're running away in their boots. And now you guys know what the proof of keys is all about, so you actually understand when people are saying it, what it actually means. So I'll see you guys soon. Coach K, Block Traders, and we'll see you guys very soon. Have a good day, everyone. And remember, Happy New Year. Click that subscribe and like button and that share button. Do me a favor. Everyone, see you soon.